Welcome to Technical Trader. Right now I'm using the Thinkorswim platform, and today I'm going to talk about triangles. This is a certain type of pattern that happens in the market. Generally traders look for different patterns, and because patterns usually give them a greater percentage of a trade idea or an opportunity. But right now I have the stock AIG on a 5-minute chart. And the different triangles that I'm going to talk about are the ascending, descending, and symmetrical. And this stock right now has two different patterns on it. So I'm going to go to my drawing tool, and this one is the ascending triangle. So right here it starts out flat, but as you see that it makes a wedge. So the ascending triangle is flat on top, but every time the chart or the bars keep on moving up and down, it moves into a tighter range. And right here is the breakout. And as you can see, it has gone into an uptrend. So this right here is called the symmetrical triangle. On the same stock, the next day, we can see that there's a large downtrend. But here's a descending triangle. So it starts flat on bottom right here. As you can see that it hit here and hit here again, but as you can see that it gets into a tighter and tighter range. So it starts from here and wiggles through here, and as you can see, as it broke through this line, it was in a downtrend. So we've seen what an ascending and descending triangle looks like, but there's another pattern, and it's called the symmetrical triangle. So right here I have price line on a 5-minute chart, and this one is symmetrical. As you can see, we have a downtrend right here, and then we draw, and right here is a symmetrical triangle. From within this triangle, you can see that the stock has been trading in this range. But generally what happens is when it breaks through, it will break through in either an uptrend or a downtrend. It doesn't matter what time frame you use, the triangles will still show up. Currently I have the stock BIIB on a daily chart, and here is the ascending triangle. And it won't be perfect, but you can imagine it. So here's the top right here, and here is the bottom part of the triangle. As you see, it's still traded within this range, and as soon as it broke up, it gapped up, which means that the stock traded from here up to this range up here, but it still broke the trend and still formed an ascending triangle. This is a daily example of the stock ULTA, and this is a descending triangle. Here we have our bottom, which it touches, and here is the descending part. So the stock traded in this range and in here, and it still traded in here and broke out. But this happened on an earnings report, and it made the stock go down. But as you can see, it still made the trend and went down. I drew a symmetrical triangle here on Apple on a daily chart. It still traded within this zone and had its breakout to the downside. So it doesn't matter which time frame you're using, whether it's a fast one such as a 5-minute or a slower time frame such as a 4-hour or a daily, these triangles will appear. There's a good chance that the trade will set up and work, but sometimes it doesn't.